Everybody get your ornaments out. Now, listen to me. Listen to me carefully. Put your ornaments. This is the anointing stone. This is the place Jesus, when he was put off from the cross, he was put down here and anointed in olive oil after his physical death. After that, he was put in the tomb with it. Now there is a prayer over there. I want you to take your ornaments. I want you to put them on the side, outside of the stone. I want you to kneel, and I want you to touch the stone. I want you to pray and be in full contact. I want you to... We're entering into the lower floors of the Holy Sepulchre. We're entering into the Roman era. We're jumping 2,000 years into the past. Now we jumped 1,000 years because this is all the Crusaders' church. We're going to go down all the way to the time of Helena, the mother of Constantinus the Great, the place where the crosses were found. We will first go through the Armenian chapel, the first denomination that come from the Caucasus area. Please stay together. I'm making it very dense because we need to continue. This is an extra special point for you guys, okay? As you can see, there is a ceremony. We're not allowed to be here, but I have connections, so I let you in, okay, on the way. We're going to the Armenian chapel, then we go another floor to Helen's chapel. Come, stay with me. Okay, everybody, please come down. Please stay together. Now, we are here in the Armenian chapel. The Armenian... Hey guys, please respect the place. We are here at the Armenian chapel. This place is considered to be owned by the Armenian denomination, okay, which have a whole quarter in the city. This is a beautiful mosaic that depicts the story of the Armenians coming from the Caucasus area. They have a special cross, as you can see. You cannot see other crosses like this in Christianity unless it is Armenian. As you can see, there is a lot of depictions within the cross itself, with the fruit, the leaf, the grapes, and so on. This mosaic is well preserved for more than a few centuries, and this depicts the story of the Armenians. As you can see, the artistry is quite different than other churches you saw, other chapels that you saw within the church. Now we will go down to Helen's chapel. Come with me. Excuse me. You see, this is called the crypta of the chapel. The crypta means the cave. This is the lowest point in the church, except another place which is inaccessible for people, which is under the tomb of Jesus. The building that you saw where the mass took place is considered to be the place where Jesus was buried at Joseph of Arimathea's tomb, which he donated to the burial of Jesus. Behind that tomb over there is the original cave of Joseph of Arimathea. But later on, after Constantinus, the great Christianized the Roman Empire, his mother Helena came all the way to the Holy Land, searching for the holy crosses of Jesus and the two thieves. And by tradition, it is considered to be the place that she literally found those three crosses. The story goes by that she put a dead person on each of the crosses, and the one that resurrected him was found to be the cross of Jesus. From that point on, a lot of community leaders and the religious people came all the way doing the pilgrimage from the time of Helena and so on and so forth, and started dissecting and disassembling the crosses themselves and taking parts of the wood of the crosses back to the congregation. So now it is believed that those crosses were lost. No one knows any resemblance or any memorial evidence of the original crosses. From that point on, every pilgrim that would come to the Holy Land, they would come to this place. As you can see behind you, all this wall that is scratched and taken part of, all this wall that is reinforced by glass nowadays, people would come from all over the world and they would do what you did now. They would take a piece of the stone, which is the closest thing to the real thing, to the crosses of Jesus, and they would take the stone back to the congregation. Eventually they understood, the Ministry of Religious Affairs in Israel, they understood that they cannot let that happen. So this is why they put a reinforced glass on the wall, so people cannot take any more out of the bedrock of the stone, which is the closest thing that was in contact with those crosses and the moment of Jesus' crucifixion. And this is why we have a reinforced glass now, and no one can take pieces of the stone back to the congregation, because otherwise millions of people come here every year. If they would take the stones, nothing would be left, right? So this is Hannah's Chapel. There is here a beautiful fresco from the 4th century that has been restored a little bit as much as they could. Now, need I remind you that originally the Christianity symbols were not the cross. The cross was adopted after Jesus' crucifixion. The symbol of Christianity back in those days was the fish. Yes, because the miracle of the 5 loaves of bread to feed 5,000 mouths that Jesus did on the Sea of Galilee, close to where you study, by the way. So, this is Helen's Chapel, this is the bedrock of this area, this is the bedrock of the Golgotha Hill and the time of the crucifixion of Jesus. You're touching the death of Jesus. You're touching the reality of the life of Jesus over 2,000 years ago. Take a moment to insert, and we're moving forward.